So I was gonna get offline again because I was like, oh my gosh, where am I gonna start with humanity? I mean, they're just so deep in this shit. You know, they got the whole reptilians, they got the um, demons, they got the organized systems, which are, carnal and monetary and just looks like fairly demonic lately. They got some sort of AI, like some sort of rogue, dark AI or word program at least, like a shape shifting matrix machine program. Um, and, all that. The moon, the Sirius Saturn moon matrix, and all that. And I thought, how in the fuck am I going to take all of this on? I mean, seriously, it's like humanity is fucked. And then there's a little voice. It wasn't a voice. It was more like a spirit. Like a, I don't even know. I don't know how to explain it. It's a knowing. It's an awareness that basically said very quietly, you don't need to participate in any of that. If you're a soul, you belong to the soul. You need to focus on that and trust the process. The life is in you. The soul is in you. So everything that you have been taught, you have to take all of that away if you really, really want to attain that ultimate essence, enlightenment, and basically just get the fuck out of here. GTFO. It's not how much you gain, it's how much you take away. And you gotta take away. You gotta just keep stripping layer after layer after layer until the only thing that is left is that essence, the spirit, the life. And it's already in you. You don't need to acquire anything new. But you also don't need to participate in any of their systems. Literally minimal to no involvement. And I was talking to a friend of mine, and of course, the souls have always felt like they have been alone. But that is not just our weakness, because they come after us, trying to get us involved in ruses and skits and bullshit. But that's also our strength, because even though they have always resented you, they, the demons, the network, they have always resented you for being strong on your own. But that is your strength. You are strong on your own. You're going it solo. That's what soul means. Solo. Because when you're alone, you are all one. I can lay anywhere in literally like a cardboard box and feel the entire universe in me and around me. So why even diminish your power? Just preserve that power. Retain all of that to yourself. That's the reason why I feel like I cannot participate in any kind of relationships anymore, because I'm really no longer human. I've never really been human. And for a time being, it's kind of like, all right, let's try this. But eventually you realize that you're not. You belong to a magical, mysterious... There are no words for that place in the universe that we call soul source. There's no word. It's like you feel it. You feel it in your core. You're constantly connected. It's that fire of life that dwells in you. So I feel like a sham just trying to pretend that I'm human or mortal, because I'm not. And whatever's been going on here, they lost that connection to soul source. Why? Well, sure, you can say it's rituals, technology, greed, desires, sin, and all kinds of stuff, but ultimately, it's their will to maintain connection to the mortal world. You can't walk in two worlds. You can walk for a while, but eventually you have to make a choice. You're going to leave this world behind and go or reconnect with that amazing power in the universe, or you're going to stay here and do it over and over again until you learn the lesson to let go. Didn't so-called Jesus say, you must die to this world to attain everlasting life? That's pretty much where we're at right now. You got to make a decision. Which way are you going? And that little voice said, go it alone. You don't need to participate in anything that they have available here. It's like going into a candy shop. Like, I hate candy. So for me, going into a candy shop is basically a waste at everything. Because I would rather be at the beach, laying in the sand, staring at the sun, putting my feet in the water, or I'd rather just be somewhere, anywhere, in the room, in a tomb, it doesn't matter where, connecting to the rest of the universe. You see what I'm saying? It's like this clown show has nothing left to offer for souls. And I did see somebody was reviewing a book, and it was a famous book, I can't remember, and it said of angels, demons, humans, and souls. You guys are the souls. That's the reason why we're connecting to each other on that level. That's the reason why you guys are still on this channel. No matter how much stuff I've been talking about, some of you kind of felt it. Like, there's something real here. And it's amazing how I go on people's channels. I have a feeling that YouTube blocked me from replying on people's channels. Because I go back and check, and my replies are they're not even existent. So they're definitely trying to silence me, which means that I'm spot on. There's something going on with this reptilian, demonic, psychotronic connection. Whether they, travel by some sort of neural link, like that TV series, The Feed, which is basically shows a lot of truth. But I just had to remind myself that I don't have to participate. I don't have to reply. I don't have to do anything. All I have to do is be. Go it alone. That's it. I mean, it's like going to a bad party. Why would you go to a bad party? You're better off staying alone. It's like being in a bad marriage. Why would you be in a bad marriage? It's like you can do all bad all by yourself. And actually, when you are by yourself, you don't do so bad. Because it's really not what you gain. It's what you no longer participate in. So learn that, like I said, your greatest weakness is also your greatest strength. Go it alone. And as you go alone, you connect with the soul. And it's not just the sun, it's that essence that is beyond the sun. It's the infinite life. And we're not talking about, the perpetual mortality that they're talking about with transhumanism. That's just being perpetually dead. That's just another trap. I'm talking about the infinite freedom of Soul Source. A place in the universe where we're all oneness. The true oneness. Not this fake imposed tyranny of, if you don't jab yourself in the head 5 times, and salute to something and check in on your stupid app for something, then, you're not accepted in the oneness. The unity, they call it unity because they don't dare saying oneness. But yeah, I mean, we already belong to that infinite oneness. It's already in you. Remember, even so-called Jesus said, there's something greater in me than there is in this stupid world. Well, there he goes. Anyways, I hope you enjoy this. And, you know, you are never alone, because we are always all one. Peace.